Hellclock. It's already in the name. Like the default game mode, you are running against a clock. So you have a timer, and when it ran down, I don't know what happens then, right? But you can't play on. You can't continue, right? I think your run is probably over. But for people like me that really hate to play against a counter, right? For those guys, the game has a different game mode where you just disable this timer entirely, right? And you can just take your time for everything. So I have not played this game for too long, right? Maybe I put like 10 hours in or something. So I haven't really seen the end game, right? I am still in the campaign, just so you know. Here, this is my only save slot. Ah, look, playtime 6 hours, so not even 10 hours. Ha! Here's my character. It looks beautiful, right? It has a really nice art style, I think. I am moving with WASD. I think I forgot about that. But I think I always did, yeah. So movement with WASD. And then I can do my abilities, right? Here with the mouse buttons, but also Q and E if I had abilities here. I saw this trailer, it's like BioShock 2. This game here is not like BioShock at all. Maybe you confuse it with some other game. Hello Turkey. I might confuse it with another game. It was Clockwork Revolution trailer I saw. Yeah. That's a different game. Is it like Diablo? Yes, Turkey. It's like Diablo, but it is a roguelike. So you have relatively short runs, right? I think a run is like approximately 45 hours on average. Currently, we are basically in the city, right? And we can talk to the NPCs. I can't even understand her without the headphones. She is jabbering something in Spanish, right? Because it's a Brazilian game. They have some story, but I didn't bother, right? Because they are talking in Spanish. They are not talking in English, and I was not in the mood to read through the stuff, right? So I don't know what the story is in this game. It doesn't really matter, I think. Right? It's a roguelike. We don't play the roguelikes for the story. No, we don't. We can talk to this guy too. No, we can't. Here we can do something. Ah yeah, if I had more of the purple currency here, I could get better items here from this shop. I have an inventory, right? This here is my gear. And the gear is something you have. This is basically meta progression, right? So you play a run, you get currency, you also find items, but you also get better items from the store here, from the shop. And yeah, over time you get better and better gear, right? And this way you make more progress in your runs and work your way through the campaign. There is also, look at this, Fury, Vigor, Agility, Spirit. I don't even have any of this. I don't know what it is. I'm still quite early in the game. Character, here we can see the stats, and here we have relics. And relics is basically like an inventory extension. You can think of them like charms in Diablo 2. Right, so you have... there is a different place for the charms. I think it was here. No, skill book. Here, reliquary, right? Makes sense. And here I have my reliquary, basically inventory, right? This is also stuff that you can either buy or find in a run. And yeah, and I can basically put this away, right? And I can take this, and they do passive stuff, right? And yeah, That's, yeah, they're really like charms, right? And they have their own little inventory. And those things, yeah, basically this is also just passive stuff, right? So items and relics are basically kind of the same thing, but of course every slot has its own like attributes, right, that you can get from those slots and items. And the relics are a little different because they can change how your skills work, right? While the gear, it just gives you better stats, right? The relics can actually change how your abilities work, right? So they have a bigger impact. Yeah, when you look at the game mechanics and how they work. For example, okay, this one is a simple one, right? More trinket drop chance. Trinkets is something else again, you will see later. Let's see, here this one, for example, they have like a text, right? This one, for example, double knives is an active ability. I have it equipped. Makes sense, right? I have the relics equipped that interact with my ability, right? That I have here. And as you can see, last time I played, the language in Brazil is Portuguese, by the way. Thank you very much, Odyssey. Not Spanish, Portuguese. You're right. Absolutely. Sometimes I really like roguelike games. I do so as well. Love the roguelikes. Yeah, here I have this nice whirlwind. And I think typically it is not electrical, right? But this thing here, double knives damage is increased by 25% of your movement speed and converted to lightning, right? And only because I have this trinket, my whirlwind looks this bluish, right? And deals lightning damage. Yeah, so now you know how the relics work, right? And we could just play a run with this. And then we could try something new, right? The skills. I want to show you the skills too. So basically, for each run, right? Like you unlock skills. I will show you the skills that I unlocked. Yeah. All of those skills here that you see here are active skills. Right? And I have only tried very few of them. Right? Because I wanted to specialize. I wanted to make progress in my campaign. And yeah, I have not been in Act 3 yet, right? I'm currently in Act 2. And yeah, that's why I unlocked those abilities, but not those. And this one is actually one from Act 1. Yeah. And I have currently only the dash and the double knives, so I only have 2 active abilities, right? And if you choose to only play with 2 active abilities, you can, right? But you can also play with up to 5. The advantage is when you play only with 1 or 2, right? Then you have 2 advantages. The first one is it's just simpler, right? Easier to control, to play. The second advantage is that you get like bonuses for your constantly when you level up in the run, you get like bonuses for the abilities that you have, right? And if you have only 1 or 2, then you can only get upgrades for those 2 abilities, and then they get stronger, right? Basically, the power that you get is not distributed among the all the abilities. Like, yeah, it's not distributed among 5, right? But instead, it's distributed among 2. So yeah, I don't know. We could try something new, honestly. I don't know. But no, I'm showing you the whirlwind first. Let's go into Act 2. It's basically a different map from Act 1, and then we'll try to beat it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Wait, it's not Brazilianese? No, it's not. Your skill looks like a blade. A blade? It is called double knife, so yes, it's a blade. Oh, I have thirst. You don't say this in English, right? Having thirst. You say I'm thirsty. Okay, yeah. I'm showing you some gameplay, guys, because gameplay is fun. So the tier, why am I always saying tier? Act 2 is of course a different biome from Act 1, right? For Act 1 you go in the basement here in like a huge cellar. You descend. And when you beat all the bosses there, then you unlock Act 2 and this is a desert, just like in Diablo. In Diablo 2. And here we enter a portal and then boom.
Eu vim te ajudar. Vamos armar arapuca pra esse desalmado.
See that? I'm whirlwinding them away. Bam, 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 bam. And those are the upgrades that I mean, right? And because I have only 2 active skills, I get upgrades for them. And I can, for example, here with this one, I will increase the area of effect of my whirlwind. Awesome. They even took the birds, right, from Diablo 2. If you are a fan of Diablo 2, some of you guys have played it, then you will notice that they just copied the birds too, right, from Diablo 2. Super funny. We get the area of effect upgrade again. Holy shit, nice. Look at this huge whirlwind. Oh my god, I've never had a huge whirlwind like this. It's huge. I can also heal somehow with one. Yeah. Okay, and here you can see the trinkets that you collect, right? It's items that drop and you kind of... They just give you a passive bonus, right? It's not a consumable. They are instantly gone. They just add to your attributes. That's what a trinket is in this game. Power of the Gale, 50% more damage. Epic rarity, nice. That's probably the one relic that I have, right? I think I can access my inventory. Yeah. Here, relics, and then this one here, right? 10% bonus. No, that's the bonus trinket. Wasn't there also... I was confusing things. Here, this one gives me more experience, right? Better crits. Here, by the way, I have life leech on this. My double knife damage is converted to life, right? 0.75%. And those relics, they also have a little bit of randomness to them, right? So you can find this relic again, and it would have the same thing for the active ability. But the passive stuff below could be different attributes. So you can find a better version of this, right? Critical damage, blah, 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 blah. Life on kill, nice. 10% to all resistances. Okay, I actually don't have better upgrades on any of those. So maybe I just got lucky. Here are little lizards. Can't kill those. Not that we want to. Yeah, and the whirlwind is quite fun and strong. It's of course always the same. Well, yeah, you could if you want, right? You can take another ability as well. Initially, you start with a gun. You have this gun, right? And in my first runs, I was playing with active abilities that... Oh, here, those are, by the way, important. You can buy something here. With gold, you can get blessings. And they also do something nice for you. Do we need more mana? Do we feel like we need more mana? No, right? We can whirl a lot. Elemental damage. Since all our damage is converted to lightning, elemental damage makes sense for us, right? But move speed is also quite nice. Having more life is great too. I think since damage that we deal is converted to life, we just take more damage, right? It's like we are having life leech. So yeah, my first runs, I was basically having active skills where I was just shooting the guns, right? Also, it was also fun. And I think after this run, I will try something new that I haven't tried before. But this, this whirlwind is cool. It's like a fun ability. Especially when it's that huge, holy shit. Klingen. Yeah, klingen. Klinger, I guess we would say in German. Oh, here, even more area effect. Oh, this is all for the dash. I don't think I need more area of effect for my dash. Dash, actually, I want better cooldown for my dash, right? So I can dash more often. So yeah, you're collecting gold, you're collecting those trinkets, right? This one gave us more critical damage. It's just stuff that drops. And I think when you beat the bosses, you get the purple currency here in the corner that you can use for meta progression. Here's another statue. Typically they are in front of the next portal, right? So you go to the next stage. By the way, the current target is Tamarindo. Right, and if you pay attention to the story, then you know who Tamarindo is. Right? Here, I take elemental damage again. Very nice. DMT, hi, good to see you. Comment ça va? Is comment ça va? It's not Portuguese though. It's French, right? Ah yeah, here's by the way the timer, right? So typically you have like 7 minutes time, I guess, to get from one portal to the next. But for me it's frozen because I hate that. Playing against time. And that's not a cheat, it's a game mode. Because they know that, I guess, right, the initial idea was, oh yeah, we let the players run against the clock, and then all the players were were saying, hey, I hate this, the game would be much better without the timer, right? Please make a game mode without the timer. And there it is. Now everybody's playing this, I guess. Except if you are a speedrunner, then 7 minutes is plenty of time, I suppose. Yeah, sometimes you would have to defeat like waves, right? You are like in an arena like this, and you have to defeat some waves with like little elite mini bosses. It looks relatively easy right now, right? But it gets harder, you will see. At times it's really hard. But I have a good build. Oh, is that a little boss? Yeah, here. Don't think that's an actual boss, but you can tell it's quite strongy. Loses health slowly. shit, I ran out of mana. Maybe we should take more mana. Or the best would be more mana regeneration. Oh crap. And we got it. We get, for defeating this big thing, we are getting a special blessing. The Blessing of Legacy. And the Blessing of Legacy, Veil of Quills pierces enemies. What is Veil of Quills? Deals minus 61% reduced damage per enemy pierce. I don't even know what this is, Veil of Quills. Holy Rosary is cast from current summons instead. I do not have summons, right? So this one is bullshit for me. Convert Holy Rosary's damage to physical. Holy, what do they want with Holy Rosary? What is that? Book of Sin. Cast Judgment automatically on the position of enemies when they die, affected by Judgment. Huh? Are those maybe relics that I get here? No, right? It says Blessing. Oh wait, no, here it says relics can be equipped at Quixera Mobim. So those are relics, guys. And they are all relics for something I'm not currently... For skills that I currently have not equipped, right? By the way, the game, if I hover over those skills, it's a little bit laggy. They have to optimize this. But yeah. Just something I notice, right, when the UI is not fluent. Something is not programmed amazingly well. Okay. Let's see. This one sounds fun because it's doing something automatically. This one converts some damage to physical damage and adds a chance to bleed. Sounds fun too. Holy Rosary is cast from current summons instead. Veil of Quills pierces enemies. I think this sounds cool too. I think I want to try this. I will take this and then maybe we try this Holy Rosary skill, okay? For the next run maybe. Or we can also redraw. But I'd rather spend the gold on something else. So let's take this one. And this is an actual blessing. Oh my god, here, area of effect again, sick. Or just skill speed, I guess this is the tick rate of the damage. Area of effect for the fucking dodge. Let's increase... let's decrease the cooldown for the dodge again.
Me leve a mal, compadre. Servir a Deus é minha sina.
Desembucha, homem.
Mas senti uma saudade danada de uma boa peleja.
Okay, on we go. What is that? A little burb on the tree. Nice. Next floor. I don't know how many floors there are, but I guess it's quite a lot. I think in the first act it was like 20 floors or something. So yeah, at the moment it's quite easy, but it gets harder and harder and harder for every floor. I would be surprised if we could beat the second act in this run. But I will try my best. I probably have to get more health. Right, 2600 health sounds like a lot, but it is not a lot. I guess in the higher floors they will one-hit me with this. With this amount of health. Ooh, what the fuck? Don't think I ever had that. Currently we have this equipped, right? And it's a cool revolver for our current build because it increases the melee skill damage by 40% almost. And we are using a melee skill, right? This one has just way more damage. I mean, yeah, over 100 more, right? Also apparently a higher range. But we don't get the 40% melee skill damage bonus, right? That's why I will just recycle this one that we just found. Nice, love the huge area of effect that we have. Sick. And here in the desert, right, you don't see it very well, but so many lightning strikes coming down. Very cool. But the map is very bright. Maybe I should show you the first act as well. But the first act is just ridiculously easy now. Oh, I think I have forgotten. Yeah, there is one other meta progression mechanic. I will show you after this run. Have we been everywhere? Is there a map? Oh yeah. I think we haven't been here. Can also have the map like this. Ooh, 30% more damage. Nice. Yeah, we need more everything. More health, more damage, more mana. Everything we can get. Have I been everywhere now? I think, yeah. Then we can go to the next floor. And yeah. This way, right? You're going from floor to floor. Fire damage plus 30. It's too expensive. Or what's only 31 missing, but it's fine since we are not dealing fire damage anyway. But that's a really nice upgrade, right? If you're dealing fire damage. We can also choose. We can redraw. But maybe I just take life, right? Little bit of survivability. 3,000 hit points now.
O que te encrencou com tamarindo, compadre?
Ora, tu pisca e ele foge. A coisa aperta e o cabra some mais rápido que o urubu em vendaval.
Yeah, I think I would bother with the story if they would talk English. But I find it extremely. I don't know if you get that. If you can relate, right? Oh, but for me it's quite difficult to hear people talk, right, and not understand them. It's really exhausting. It's exhausting to me. Like when I hear a foreign language that I don't understand, right? So I don't listen, I ignore it then. I try to ignore it. Basically, I really like subtitles as a help. But if it's the only source of information for me because I don't understand Portuguese, then nope. I'm not listening. And I'm not reading either. Okay, what do we have here? Plague damage plus 30%. Move speed, life regeneration. What is that? Adds to the pool? Oh, it adds stuff to the pool and it removes stuff from the pool? I did not know this. What? Oh, that's really interesting. So if I take this life regeneration here, I remove from myself, right? I remove the opportunity to get the Blessing of Constitution 2, which would give me even more life. And that changes my decision, right? But it also adds something to the pool. Wait. Heals 1.5% life on kill is what it adds to the pool. That's something, though, that doesn't help you a lot when you fight a boss, right? Let's see. How about those? I don't like how long it takes until the tooltip is finally showing up, right? It should be less than a second. Let's see. 1, 2... Yeah, it's more like 2 seconds here. Yeah, maybe 1.5. Should be way less time until the tooltip shows up. Move speed plus 7% is removed. Yeah, this one. It always removes this from the pool if you pick it, right? Of course. Attack speed is added to the pool. And evasion. Yeah, that's nice. I think I picked the move speed then. Yeah, nice. This whirlwind is very satisfying. Feels very good. Lots of people are big fans of the whirlwind, right? They need it in every Diablo like they play, and they are always playing this build. And I was not one of them, but I begin to understand. There is something to this spin to win. Whirlwind is a classic, absolutely. In Diablo 2 we had it, in Diablo 1? In Diablo 1 I don't know. There was a whirlwind. I haven't played the warrior in Diablo. I don't know if there is a whirlwind mechanic. But in Diablo 2 we had it on the barbarian. In Titan Quest, by the way, yeah, I told you, I think, yesterday, right? In Titan Quest, we have it as well, the whirlwind. In the warrior class. Oh, even more area of effect. This is insane. How often can I get this? What does it add to the pool? Hello, show me what it adds to the pool, please. Okay, it doesn't. For some reason. Doesn't show anymore what it adds to the pool. Huh. Okay, yeah, I'm taking this area of effect. Holy. Soon I'm spinning through the entire, like the entire screen will be covered by my spinning. Nice. What is this over here? We have some shrines as well, right? This one makes us way faster. Yeah, the birds are just as annoying as they were in Diablo 2. Oh, this is a loot goblin, guys. And we fucking killed it. And we got an abrupt belt. I don't know if I can access this belt right now. Huh. I think maybe we got a belt upgrade. I'm not sure how it works. Maybe I didn't have a belt before? 11% more attack speed. Nice. Lizard. Lizard. Attack speed. Here it is. Now it shows again, right? What it adds to the pool and what it doesn't add to the pool. It's kind of weird. A little bit wonky. Yeah, that's the same. Let's see. Attack speed. What does it add? Even more attack speed and more move speed. Nice. More mana. Oh, I guess one thing was the level upgrade, right? And this is an actual blessing of the foundation from those statues. So that's the difference. Because this is not an ability upgrade, right? The others were ability upgrades. And there is nothing with a pool, I guess. Ah, yeah. Cooldown speed and mana regeneration. Oh yeah, more mana regeneration would be amazing. But more attack speed, guys? I think I gotta take that.
Pajeu, distrai aquele covarde. Eu vou armar uma arapuca.
Agora você não me escapa.
Oh look, there's the boss. Oh my god, Tamarindo.
Insista, seu flagelado. Sou esperto demais pra você.
Nice, we're dealing a lot of damage. We're doing well. Okay, now I have to... have to get rid of his minions. Shit, we have not enough mana. But looks good. Let's wait a little bit, maybe until all the mana is back. Yeah. How do you like this tamarindo, huh? Tamarindo, isn't that something to eat? I will eat you, little bitch.
Hora de ir.
Time to go, he says. What the hell is this? We trapped you.
Não, palhaço.
Not this
Tenha
time.
piedade. Eu só estava seguindo ordens.
Piedade? Ninguém teve piedade de Canudos.
Aha, okay, so that was the story, guys. Oh shit, what the heck is he doing? Oh, he's finishing him off. Okay, I will help.
Me deixa ajudar a encontrar nosso bom conselheiro.
Let me have
Ao
to
teu
find...
lado na
Oh
peleja, posso te
lord,
invadir.
Gaia.
O caminho é arredio, compadre. Mas não há nada como lutar ao lado de um irmão.
Nice. Okay, guys, so the story is... this guy, right, Tamarindo, I don't know, I think he's some corrupt politician or something. Or some voodoo magic asshole, I don't know. But the first time I came to him, right, and I was beating him, he was also trying, right? You basically get him down to like 10% health. And then he was disappearing, right? He was fleeing. And the story was that we got this cage now, right? This trap. And this time he wanted to do the same thing, wanted to flee again. But we had the cage ready. And this time we could defeat him. So this is the first time I could actually kill this guy. And we are getting one of a new relic again. Let's have a look. Here's Roly Rosary again. Orbits the player at constant distance, dealing plus 37% damage. That sounds like it could work in combination with the Whirlwind, right? Convert this one we got last time, right? Bombardment now follows the player. Yeah, let's take the golden chaplet. Nice. Gate key retrieved. You can now open the gate to Canudos. Okay. Good stuff. I remember it took a long time for it to be added into Path of Exile, really. People were probably the entire time, right, were making pressure. The devs were just under pressure. I mean, it's a little bit, yeah. Do you really need it in every Diablo-like, right? But apparently, people love it so much that they completely go ham, right? They go bonkers if they don't have, in any Diablo-like, if they don't have the Whirlwind. They are like putting a lot of pressure on the devs. So I think nowadays, if you make a game that is remotely a Diablo-like, you have to implement Whirlwind. Otherwise, the community is giving you so much shit, right? Like a shitstorm, that you will forget yourself, and you want to, yeah, you just want to implement it. Next floor. Ah, it looks a little darker, huh? Die, zombies. Wow, this guy hit me, right? And he took 1,000 hit points from us with one hit. Scary. Damage plus 20% sounds good to me. Ooh. What? It was added in open beta, but it felt like it took forever. It was added. Do you mean maybe Path of Exile 2? No, wait. It felt like forever to you when it was an open beta that they implemented it? So yeah, that basically just confirms it. Alright, people are already freaking out if you don't implement it in the first month. Even a month not having a Whirlwind feels like an eternity to the players that only play the Whirlwind. Yeah, those things are having crazy damage, right? They are charging you, and if the charge hits you, you lose a third or half of your hit points. Depends on how big the enemy is. How big, yeah. But yeah, very satisfying Whirlwind, and there are many other abilities. And always trinkets to change how the ability works and make the ability much stronger. Right, especially when you combine... sorry, not the trinkets, the relics. You mean Path of Exile 1 started playing in open beta before Whirlwind was added? I also played the open beta, I remember. We were both playing Path of Exile very early. Maybe we met, Foreign Bob. Maybe we met back then, right? That has to be 20 years back or something. Maybe our characters met. Look at that! I have no clue how this motherfucker killed me. But I was totally fine 1 second, right? And the other second, all of a sudden I was dead. This is how quick it can go. And that is why having more health is so important, right? It's not the first time that I died to this thing, I think. But, right, it's a roguelike. We still get rewards. We collected the relics. The Crown of Thorns. We got this one here as well. Fire resistance. And the golden chaplet with fire, with extra fire damage. physical resistance and more life. And this one, extra lightning damage, lightning resistance, fire resistance. Sounds decent. We also got new blessed gear, the belt and this gun, and 1,000 of this purple currency. Okay, and now I show you the other mechanic that I forgot to show you. Boss fights should be fast encounters. It's the time. Okay. We have an ad break in a bit. That was a short cutscene.
Mais tombou.
Another one has fallen, they
Todos
will all
vão
fall.
tombar. A morte será a brasão dos republicanos.
See, it's about politics. Right, I think there is corrupt politicians and they're totally working against the population, right? Basically how it always is. And yeah, we are one of the heroes, right, that find the corrupt politicians and their undead army. What's that? Here we can verify. Okay, yeah, we could technically spend our currency on new gear. Let's have a look. For example, this one gives us less life, but it gives us more endurance, right? And now it would be good to know what is endurance actually doing. I don't know. Can we see that here? Here, endurance. Chance to completely avoid any physical damage taken. Now we are in the end at break. Yeah, I guess it's okay if I just look at the stats, right, while we are in the ad break. So yeah, that's what endurance is. There's also evasion, and evasion is any instance of damage, right? You avoid taking any damage if you evade. Everybody knows that. Endurance in this game is the same mechanic, but just for physical damage. Don't know why it tells me that it's using a pseudo-random algorithm. I mean, that's what every game does. It's nothing special. Mana shield. Percentage of all damage taken that is reduced from current mana before being applied to conviction and life. Nice. Yeah, mana shield's also something, right? We know from Diablo. And many other games. Okay, cool. Yeah, so endurance, we know now what it is. Basically, we take less physical damage, but we also have less life if we would take the Sacred Tunic instead of the Vigorous Jacket. Let's have a look at this. Cooldown speed instead of attack speed. Here we have critical damage instead of base damage. And this thing does something with Summon the Guard active ability, right? I'm not interested. I could redraw, relatively cheap. But let me show you something else. Here, the reliquary. Okay, we can see our new relics here, right? The one with an exclamation mark. This one was new, and this one. Yeah, maybe we try out this Holy Rosary skill. I will put, let's have a look. I will put all of my stuff. That is basically for my whirlwind build. I will put this here on the second page. Don't know if I can name them, the pages. Don't think I can. But yeah. And then we equip others, right? This one was new. Rosary. I hope I like this holy rosary thing. Which one is also new? Didn't we have this one, right? Yeah, holy rosary orbits the player. Okay. This one is old bell. Experience gain. Maybe I can use one. Okay, this one is basically, it works for every build, right? Can equip this. This one is also something that works for every build. Lightning damage. Apparently, right, with this, we are dealing physical damage now with this. Let's have a look at the skill, maybe. Where is this holy rosary? Here. How does it work? Summon beads of the rosary that orbit in a spiral around you, dealing lightning damage. So usually dealing lightning damage, we convert it to physical damage though. I think it already says physical damage because it's taking our relics into account, right? It already says down there, it says affected by those 2 relics that we have. Sounds interesting. We can also raise the level. Let's do that. And then equip this. And does it have a cooldown or how does it work? I don't... Is the 0.25 seconds the cooldown? So I can spam this like crazy? Yeah, we'll have to see how it works, guys. I will only equip this ability and then we'll see. No clue how it works. Welcome back to those that were on the ad break. So now I can finally show you here the Great Bell, and this is like a passive tree. And memory level, I don't remember what it does. But we have 2 available points, right? And we can spend them in this tree. And I remember I wanted to reach something specific. Oh, I think I reached it already. Because those thingies here are reliquary size upgrades. Right, so you can expand your equipped relic inventory space. And I was aiming for those because I find the relics quite cool and strongy. But I got this one and I got this one, and now I can basically check. Here's another one, but that is very far away, right, from everything that I have. This one seems to be similar far away, and also you need to reach Act 3 to unlock it. And I'm not sure we did reach Act 3 now. Did we? Let's go back to the skills. I don't know, it doesn't look like we are in Act 3, right? So... let's see, but we can also... We can already, I think, kind of work our way towards this, right? I mean... yeah, we could get here. This is Relic Drop Chance. Very nice. This here is reduces the upgrade cost of your relics. Yeah, that's nice too. Reduces the cost of blessed gear at Zhao Abate's shop. Yeah, I think I will go with this here first. Confirm, and that's already it, right? What we can do at the moment. I don't know what this was about. I think from those levels you just get the points over here. Yeah. Okay, we need to equip more relics. Let's see what else we have. Bombardment, double knives. This one always works, but it's increasing lightning damage, but also some kind of resistance. Oh, here, the blue one. Fire damage? Wait, we need physical damage. Do we have something with physical damage? We have tons of stuff with lightning damage. Lightning resistance. Bleed chance. Physical. But it's for the repeater. I think the passive stuff would still work, right? But... yeah, I don't know if I want to... what's that? Kills with spells grant more mana regen. Oh my god, that's awesome. Conviction gain, mana on kill. That's nice, maybe. But this is a very good fit for the whirlwind, right? But then again, it's really for every spell build, it's good. And you're always using spells, so... yeah, maybe we get rid of those two. And instead equip this and this. Joe16, hello, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Okay, let's try that, guys. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, we just try. Where would we continue? I guess going back to Act 2, right? Starting over. Open Canudo's gate. Go to Canuda's in Act 2, right? So I think we have to go here. I don't know why he is like highlighted in blue. Yeah, let's try our new skill. Thank you very much, Joe. We are playing Hellclock today. Oh, look at that. Aha, it's not terrible. Oh, and I can summon more and more of them, but they are relatively expensive with the mana. Okay. Ah, yeah, I see. Let's reduce the cooldown of the dash. Okay. So... the kill speed is a little bit slower at the moment, right? Than with the whirlwind. But it does work. Ooh, plus 50% damage? Nice. Cooldown again. Yeah, Hellclock. I played it off stream for 6 hours, Joe. Now I'm showing it on stream. It's a fun little roguelike for like if you have only half an hour or an hour of time, right? And you just want to kill something. That's a little bit... I think you need another skill. How can I just use my pistol? Aha, like this. Yeah, I think this skill you want to use it in combination with some other skill. Ah, I can also just hold the button and spawn more and more of this holy rosary thing. Ah, yeah. This is quite similar to the whirlwind. So we don't pick elemental since we have here physical damage. That's what we want. Have we been everywhere? 6 hours stream today? No, you got me wrong. I played this 6 hours off stream. This is a regular stream. I want to play this for a little bit more, and then we have one other game I also want to. I want to play one other game in the second half of the stream. Another roguelike. That is, I think, not really out yet. I think I have kind of early access to this other game. But Hellclock is out for 3 weeks. Less mana cost is also really cool for skills, right? Like, one way to deal with a mana shortage is getting more mana, but you could also just reduce the cost of your skills. Damage is not bad. It's just a little... You hit the enemies a little tougher with this, right? With the whirlwind, it's easier and faster to kill things. And this one is not really channeled. Physical damage plus 20%. Melee skill. Is this one considered a melee skill? No, right? It's a projectile, yeah. Okay. So physical damage it is. This game has a nice art style? Yeah, I think so too. It looks quite pretty. The art style is very nice. Like, I think from the art, this game is absolutely great. Like all the visuals are tip top. No complaints there. Shit, that will be tough to beat this shit thing. Could take a while. But we will beat it. Maybe here. Yeah, I think the damage is better than the whirlwind damage, but it's harder to hit, so that kind of balances it. Book of Sin. Spells gain damage per active summon. Ooh, that's interesting. I haven't played the summon build yet. Maybe that's something we should try. Just having tons of summons could be fun. Lasso always applies bleed though. I need that. Projectile speed. Ooh. Also, the character gains 9% critical damage? Really? Wait, another one? More projectile speed or skill speed? I'm wondering what skill speed is. Is this just cooldown reduction? But there is a cooldown reduction, right, for skills. I wonder what the difference is. Maybe it's like the animation speed? Maybe the cooldown is the same but the animation is shorter, or... I'm really wondering what this really does. But it's of a low quality, so I gotta pick it. How's it going? Ooh, it's high. It's going good. I think. They spin a lot faster. No, that's the projectile speed. I just increased the projectile speed. I think that's why they spin faster. Right, but skill speed? Skill speed should be something else then. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, Pooh. Where are you from? If you don't mind the question. Clicker locked faster. Look, the cooldown didn't change. I don't know what changes. I really don't. With skill speed. You would think it's the cooldown, right? But you have a cooldown speed. I don't think skill speed and cooldown speed is the same, right? No, for a fact it isn't. Oh, my hand feels weird. Has nothing to do with the game, it's just random info. Feels like my hand is falling asleep. Why did I lose so much health? Have I been up here? Oh yeah, I was about to go there, but also down here is something. Yeah, I've only 7-8 hours in now in this game. I'm new. I'm new to this still. But I really like it. It's a cool idea. I like everything, right? I think to make everything a roguelike is a good idea. Because just you can usually, right, when you play Diablo-like, you have this progression, this character progression over like 100 hours. And in the roguelike games you get this over 1 hour, right? Basically the same progression, just way faster. You can experiment faster, you have shorter iterations. It's just it feels more efficient, right? It's just less of a waste of time. But yeah, that depends, of course, totally on what you value in games, right? I mean, slow is not always worse, of course. Okay, do we take more life? I feel like maybe we should. Yeah. Nice, but the faster projectiles is definitely a good thing. Oh, there's a little loot goblin again. Ah, shit, we won't kill him. Look, he opened the portal and he gone. Oh, here we have a red portal. Red portals is something you have to unlock within the tree. And you can skip some floors, right? Because there are lots of floors. Usually, right, we are on floor 4. It's behind the gold thingy right now, but in a second we can see floor 4. And typically, right, you get to the next floor, floor 5, but through the red portal, when you find them, when you unlock them, you can get to floor 6 or 7 or 8. I don't know how many we can skip. Ah. We're on floor 6. So we skipped one. And get faster to the boss. Alright, and you don't have to do this, you can choose to do it. When you find the red portal. Because sometimes it would not make sense, right, to skip a floor. Maybe you want to do the floor to like get stronger, right? Or to find currency. Or just because you like to play this floor for whatever reason. This is another loot goblin. Dang, we definitely have a big mana problem. Oh. Die! Die, loot goblin, die! No, you can't go! Yes! Nice. Last second, have you seen his portal? We killed him last second. Got a nice little trinket from him. But yeah, with more mana we would be stronger. Why am I so... I look like overexposed, right? Overexposed to light. Maybe... Why is this? Let me see. Actually, I think maybe making the light brighter could fix that. It's a balance thing. Yeah, maybe like that. Blinded by the light. Damage. Wonderful. Yeah, basically the more projectiles we have, the more damage we deal, right? So in this case, it's a really good way to boost the damage is just getting more mana. Because I don't think there's a cap to those projectiles, right? We could have 1,000 of them. Ooh, here, life plus 20. Mana plus 15. I think I'm gonna take life, because soon we will hit this monster that killed us in the last run, right? We will meet this guy again, this skeleton thing. And it just one-hitted us, basically. And this time I just want to prevent this, because we can kill it. Right, it's not like it doesn't have a lot of health, we can kill it fast. But it just killed us faster. And if it doesn't one-hit us, I think we have a good chance to survive it. Oh yeah. Ah, Tamarindo again, okay. Dang, our damage is crazy. But now we kind of ran out of mana. Let me restore mana. Yeah. Holy shit, that was fast. Nice. Look at that. A stunning large relic of something. Holy. Trinket of health. Cursed small relic. We got 2 relics from him. And 2 trinkets of health that increase our life both by 26% each. Sick. Spells gain 9% of your conviction as damage. What was conviction again? Lasso always applies bleed. Holy Rosary orbits around the player. We have this one already, but this one could be better, right? Reflexes deal damage against bleeding damage. More damage. I think I have this one already, right? This one we have. Lasso always applies bleeding. Maybe I take this. Although this could also be cool, right? It depends on what conviction is. Conviction is energy shield. And how do I get this energy shield? Do I get it from items, or if you have a lot of mana, you can use close body. Can I use close body right now, or is close body an active skill? Close body is a skill. Ah, okay. Ah. Okay, nice. So written promise could be cool in some situations, right? When you run this spell, especially. This close body skill. But still, I think I'm gonna take the barbed wire first before choosing this. Okay, nice. Appreciate the help, Poos. How did you find me? Were you looking for streams with this game? Oh shit. Oh shit, is that the guy that killed us last time? I think it is. Holy fuck, maybe I have to like observe what this guy is doing. Oh shit. Ah, he's throwing bombs. I think we have him. Oh god. Nice. He's throwing like bombs, and I think I never realized and was probably just standing inside. Uh-oh. Was probably just tanking the bombs. Sound in-game is a bit high. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. This is the most appreciated feedback, actually. Which sound exactly can you say? Is it the effects? Or is it also the music? Should I go down with the master? Is the dialogue too loud? I guess if I reduce maybe effects to 50%, maybe that's good already. Okay, and then I make it just a little bit louder for myself. I'm not playing with headphones today because it's very hot here in Switzerland. Play sound in background? No. Okay, let's try this, right? You can still give me feedback if it's still too loud or maybe too quiet now. Just tell me. Because I would probably notice myself if I would play with headphones, but when I play with speakers, it's an entirely different story. Right. Speaker sound and headphone sound is two completely different worlds. Oh, nice. We fast. Fast as fuck, boy. Woohoo! Wait, did I pick up the trinket? Ah, it's a potion, okay. Yeah, maybe we have to play a run with the pistol as well, because it was super fun. I found playing with the pistol super fun as well. Right, with ranged skills. Where you are actually... yeah, not just running, but also shooting in a certain direction. Oh, here's the red portal. Uh-oh. Physical damage plus 30%. Nice. Physical resistance. Amazing. Better now? Great. Thanks. We skipped a floor again. We're on floor 10.
Ah, chegamos, compadre. Canudo fica logo atrás dessa porteira.
We opened the Canudos
Já
gate.
cuidamos do palhaço.
We've
Agora
taken care of the
falta o
jester, now
dono
it's
do
time for the
circo.
circus master.
Poupa
big
teu
boss,
nome
guys.
de mais uma derrota, mulambo. Não espalhe.
You ain't fit to face me. Probably not, because I skipped 2 floors.
Bittencourt?
Bittencourt. Hä?
Marechal Machado de Bittencourt, ministro da Guerra da República do Brasil, sob as ordens diretas
Okay,
do
Marshal
próprio
Machado de
presidente.
Bittencourt.
Ah, sim. O fresco que teve o mérito de ser bem nascido. Neto do cão.
Oh shit. Okay, he didn't kill us. And we are not fighting this boss yet. Oh shit, there's this guy. Die already. Oh god. Okay, maybe we have to kill a few minions first, but then we can beat the boss. Or like try.
Confrontar o meu exército.
Don't know what he's saying. Something nasty, I'm sure. As if I could read this, right? Like I don't understand Portuguese. Do they really expect me to read the text while I'm fighting? Ha! Okay, shit. Killing one thing just spawns more things. What? We're doing good? Maybe we should save up a little bit of mana. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Dang, is this big chonker the boss? Sheesh. He's charging the entire time. Oh no. Oh, I'm not doing well. Have to check his patterns out. Okay, don't get hit by this shit. Okay, I think I'm doing good. Uh-oh. There he is. Oh shit, he hit me. Dang, I have no potion left. Uh-oh. There's a potion. He dropped something. Heal. Oh. Okay, I have to take care. I have to take care. Be careful, Quali. Can we find the potion maybe here in those boxes? Oh, we can just... Yeah. Oh, there's a potion. Nice. Yeah, your minions don't do shit. Your minions suck monkey balls. But if you hit me with your charge, I'm fucked. Yes! I got him! I don't know, was that the big boss or was that just some lazy ass damage for the dash cooldown?
Abade, onde te meteste, compadre?
I think I was successful. You can change to English if you like. Wait, for reals? Gameplay, text language, audio language? Is that a new thing? Did they just patch this in? Wait, you wrote gameplay, text language, and audio language. Oh my god. Is that new? Awesome. Text language, they have so many. Relic recycle pop-up. Nice, that's great. It was from the start? Holy. Gee, dang, I did not know. Why is that not the default though? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's on the very bottom, right? You have to scroll too to find it. I mean, I think I was looking in the gameplay options and I didn't see it. Right, it's on the very bottom. Cool. Nice, yeah. I wish I had it from the start, then I would understand the story a little better. But I think I know enough, right? Corrupt politicians that probably play around with evil, like voodoo magic as well. Apparently, right? And we are just stopping them one by one, getting closer to the big boss, the president. Something like this. Nice. Thank you very much again. So, guys, you can play it even in English. English audio language is available, in fact. Did not know. I've never been that far. Wow. Big army of the dead. Yeah, you can see, right? We need quite a lot, quite some time to kill those malakas. So they're definitely getting tankier and tankier each floor. Now each floor makes a huge difference. You don't need to kill every monster, but I don't know, feels better to me to kill everything. Maybe we should collect a bunch. Right, gather them together and then... Yeah, gets harder. Noticeably harder. Oops. So this is the first time, Poos, that I run the skill. Before that I was using the whirlwind, and before that I was using the repeater and some other pistol skill. Heavy shot or something, I don't remember. Divine Strikes gives us more damage. So yeah, since I'm still very early in the game, of course I'm experimenting, right? I need to try, basically in the phase where I try all the skills now. Just, yeah, I don't know. I've tried like, I don't know, 3 or 4 skills. Not many. The whirlwind I really like. And the pistol skills that I used as well. But there are probably many more awesome skills that are fun. And I think one of the next things I want to try is a summon build. Yeah, I'm gonna die soon, guys. When monsters die that slowly, right, you're basically supposed to just end the run. But I'd rather die than just clicking a button to end the run. I prefer dying. Right, I fight till the bitter end. Even though it is a little grindy. Oops. Sometimes I'm accidentally clicking outside of the game. Is there also a setting for this, Poos, that you can trap the cursor inside the game? Because I can totally leave the window and click outside accidentally. And I hate that. Oh. Oh, damage is not so bad anymore. The damage upgrade shows. Yeah, and in the other mode, right, of course, naturally it's the timer that kills you, right? If you are too slow at killing monsters, then you either die or the timer just runs out. So this game mode, basically, that you disable the timer, has the disadvantage that it can get grindy, right? You don't die, but you also don't kill anything anymore. But you can at any time basically just end the run and spend the currency that you earned in the run and then get stronger, return. It's just, yeah, I prefer to die, right? Oh, look at this. Life plus 30%. Nice. Wait, it grants additional damage to melee skills equal to... Aha. But we don't use a melee skill. But this is just something that's added to the pool, right? So the extra life you can take. 5,000 maximum hit points. That sounds good to me. You can only increase the cursor size and contrast playing on keyboard. Yes. Yes, I'm playing on keyboard. Cursor size, yeah, maybe that would help so I don't accidentally leave the window. Is that also in gameplay? controls. Cursor size. What was the default? 5? Let's go 7. It's a bit ugly. But can we also go 6.9? No. High cursor contrast. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Fuck, they're also dealing a lot of damage. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, with the dash, right? You can use this as a weapon. You can basically dash when you dash through enemies. They receive damage. I don't know how strong this dash can get, but I can imagine that it can get quite a nice weapon. But I think it's still mostly it will always be an escape skill, right? So I don't know if you can, for example, use this as a main damage deal skill. Maybe you can. Depends on the trinkets that are available. I don't think I've seen a lot of dash trinkets that manipulate the dash, make it stronger. Oh, what was that? Trinket of power, plus 25% damage. That's what we needed. Hell yeah. What do we have here? A big chest. Trinket of swiftness. Here's another one, but that's just a blue one. Whew. Skill speed, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, there's a loot goblin. We are not dealing any damage against it. What the hell? What is this? Shrine of Wealth? Oh fuck. Guess more gold drops when this shrine is active. Okay, fuck them. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh. Look at this. Hits reduce physical resistance by 20%. That is epic. It's because we have so many projectiles orbiting around us, right? Each of those projectiles, I don't know how often this stacks. It would be awesome, right? If that would stack a couple of times, you could completely take their physical resistance away and would deal a shit ton of damage. We do have the money, right? It costs 9,000. We have 11.69k. Nice. Let's take that. I guess this will make a big difference. Oh, the cursor, right? The high contrast cursor, I really like it. I see much better where it is. Look at this, we are shredding stuff to pieces now. How we are supposed to. Feels a little bit laggy at the moment, I don't know. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh shit. Not enough mana to use this skill. I know that I don't have enough mana. Put this black bar away from my screen. Holy. Okay, it's time to die, guys. Time to die. For the burbs. Ay, ay, ay. Guess I have to ignore them. I'm just running through stuff now. There's another loot goblin you can deal no damage to. That's a lot of monsters, nice. Yeah, give me those trinkets. I'm not dying, they are not dying, that's what I mean, right? In those situations, when you play with the timer kind of prevents that from happening. Skill speed again. Maybe I should just try playing with a timer, maybe it's not that bad. But I think I would not like it. Are you playing with a timer, Poos? Whirlwind is definitely more fun than this thing. Right, they're relatively similar. But this one doesn't feel fluid, right? Because you're constantly casting. And not really channeling it. The Whirlwind is more fun than this. What is happening? Ah, we have an ad break coming up. Ooh, what's that? 9,000, I can't afford it. Grants additional damage to melee. Okay, we are not interested in this anyways. Move speed it is. Okay, we made it to the next floor.
The stench of the Republic is even stronger here. Such filthy people.
Very nice, cool. In English now, I love it. Wish I knew that earlier. Okay, that there is another. Oh. Oh no.
You are late, men from Canudos. Your fellow countrymen are starting to rot.
Vulture.
Demon spawn.
Oh crap. Oh holy.
Hey,
Vulture, you little bitch. Oh crap. Okay, they are homing a little bit. Ooh. I think we're not dealing enough damage, right? I can survive for a while, but we're barely dealing damage to this thing. And it's quite hard to dodge the homing projectiles. Yeah. No chance in hell. But yeah, I'm looking forward to... I wanted to play another game too, right? I think we have to switch after this. But definitely next thing I'm gonna try in this game is a summon build, guys. Maybe we can have a quick look at the skills, right? After this run. Have a look at the skills and check out the options for summons. That was weird. I was frozen. You have been defeated. Oh my god, but we got crazy cool stuff. Also an achievement for tryharding. 77 million billion gazillion of damage. Yes, try timer, it's a bit more fun, and often when timer run out, you should head back to town. Wait, the timer runs out and you don't have to head back to town? What does the timer even do then? You have 130 hours in this game now. I'm doing a new run from start. Like a new save game, right? Sometimes I need few months of break from these types of games, but after that, damn, it's really help. It really helps you forgetting things. Yes, I get that. Also with the break. Absolutely, yeah. But yeah, roguelike games in general, it's after some time, right? It's always fun to come back to them. I have one game at the moment. Maybe at some point I will show you this game as well. I'm playtesting for one game at the moment. It's also a roguelike deck builder, but with dice. It's very nice. Very fun. Okay, barbed wire is something I was choosing, right? For the lasso. Then we have the cursed small relic of lightning protection. Deal 24% more damage to blighted enemies. Double the bonus against withered enemies. Okay, then the stunning large relic is also something I chose. More stun build-up rate. So I suppose there are skills that stun, and with this one you're stunning more. Then we have barbed wire again. And you can see that the passive attributes are completely different. Grand relic of fire, okay, and a large relic of plague. 24% more plague damage. Also we got this nice potent band and focused pants. Is the clock still hell? Yeah. The clock is still hell. But not for long. I want to have a quick look at the skills. Which one are featuring summons. And then we play the other game. Jesus. Jesus is sacrificing a lamb.
They took him, didn't they? They shall massacre us again, Pajeu. They'll slaughter us one by one.
Not if I can prevent it.
I had hoped to find a body here. But this burden of returning is mine alone.
You lost a friend, Mikey. Okay, let's see. This one looks like summon the guard, right? Spirits, the Canudos Catholic Guard. Spirits of the Canudos Catholic Guard are summoned to fight by your side. Every 15 seconds you can use the skill and then you get something, right? And there's also Guard's Rage. Upon skill activation, all Catholic Guard spirits receive a 200% boost to attack speed. Aha, so if you equip this, then you have it like basically passively. Right, you already have the guards. Maybe we can see them. Oh yeah, there they are. And if I use the skill, then they get just buffed. Apparently. Okay, nice. Are there more summon skills available right now? All enemies are judged, reducing their resistances by 40% over 4 seconds. Veil of Quills is not summoning. Slow Time is not summoning. Closed Body. This one you mentioned, Poos. Barrier of Conviction. Summons a ring of spectral knives around the player that automatically thrown at nearby enemies. That sounds again similar to this, right? Holy Rosary. I guess at the moment. Wait, we can also check the text, right? For summon. Yeah, that is faster than reading the descriptions. Just checking the text for summon. Looks like I bet there is another summon in Act 3, right? But at the moment it looks like we have only one summoning thing. And this one is equipped now, and we can use it in combination with I mean, I don't know how strong they are. Should we try to just run this without anything active? Without an active skill that we can use? I mean, apart from buffing the summons? Could be worth a try. Oh, we can also buff it. Apparently I could just buff, like increase the level of all of those skills. Strange. So here's the reliquary. I wish I had another page. I think I can buy one for 200 soul stones, easy. Now I can basically play this here. This is the Rosemary. The Rosemary page. And now we take something. We take all the stuff that is good for summons. What kind of damage are the summons dealing? Wait. Close body skill that gives you energy shield, aka conviction. It's the best skill in the game. Then I should try that. Let me put this one back on Q. And then we take this on right click. Every 20 seconds I can activate that. Okay, let's see. I think I had something for guard somewhere. Show yourself. Here, this one. Call of the guard. Summon the guard activation buff replaced by double the amount of guards for 6 seconds. That sounds like fun. Yeah, the damage type of the guards. Do we know this? Brett, hello, hello. Hi. How's the game? Hellclock is fun. Have you seen it before? Have you played it? I thought I had a plan for summoning, but now I'm not finding stun build up. Here, this is the two skills that I used in combination. Split shot and repeater, and that was also a really fun build. Fun and strong. No, never heard of it. Hellclock, it's basically an action RPG, like a Diablo-like, but it's roguelike. So way faster character progression. But also a long time character progression over the runs, meta progression. Via equipment and like a passive skill tree. When you remove a relic R, you also gain more bell progress in the tree. Here this, right? Yeah, you can consume some relics that you don't want, right? I don't know, for example, this one, right? We could. Or here, this one with just fire resistance. Fire damage, conviction gain, right? That would also be cool. Do we have something else with conviction gain? And maybe let's use this. Here, this one also has conviction gain. Okay. Yeah, the lightning damage stuff, I think I want to keep it. This is stuff I already have here, right? Let's see. Scout. Bloody Thorn, yeah. Those I could also destroy. And then we have 2 barbed wires and we probably only need 1, right? I would say this one is generally better. Bye bye. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Memory level up. Can we... Ah, yeah, nice. How many do we have? 1 more. What is this even? Relic drop chance increased. Awesome. Right, I want to get here again, but I have to unlock Act 3. Okay, confirm. Okay, and now we could technically try this, but I also want to show you the other game.